Welcome back, everybody. Let's play Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots for the Game Boy Advance. We just got what was easily the most interesting, actually, ability for Danny thus far. We do not have to care about projectiles at all when we're intangible now. So, by and large, Danny can just ignore projectiles now, which is actually kind of cool. I was always hoping that there would be some kind of upgrade for Danny's intangibility that would... What's the game even call this intangibility? Just ghosting. The ghost of ghosts. But I'd been hoping that there was some upgrade for Danny's intangibility that would actually allow him to go through things in some way. Like not be noticed by enemies or not get hurt or something like that. But anything I could think of would seem overpowered, wouldn't it? Like just being invisible to enemies whenever you feel like it, that's kind of a big deal. Because there's no limit on how much intangibility you can live your life with. No! Not today! God. You know, I question whether this charge is worth it. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't think this is too overpowered. And it's only like a specific kind of damage that lets you ignore, but it's still pretty darn cool because it lets you ignore things like that. Yeah, I know you're placed in increment you can be ignored. Place somewhere where you can hit me through contact damage where I can actually attack you. I don't need to wait for any timing there, even though I just did, basically. Contact damage, could you stop? This one even has an actual attack, you just let them use that on me instead. But you can pretty much just be intangible at all times if you're not actively platforming in a way that would necessitate anything else. Which you usually aren't. Usually if you're going through walls as Danny, you're not dealing with enemies, and if you're dealing with enemies, you're not dealing with walls. So, you can pretty much just live projectile free now. Which is great when it means you don't have to worry about turrets, or enemies that can shoot things at you, which are the ones that become the largest problem later on in the game too. Since they're the ones that can very easily get the jump on you the instant they appear. Pop. Okay. Why is it that entrances to these lab areas are so often just engulfed in water? Well, it helps if you actually stay a ghost. But you're gonna see a lot throughout this level and the next just how nice this is. It means having to worry about a lot less, which is arguably a bad thing, I guess, but I'm pretty okay with it so far. So I'm pretty happy with how Danny's being handled, almost. I mean, I still think he's kind of annoying to play as combat-wise, but actually being ghosty is almost worth some kind of drawback, even when that drawback is largely centered in in what he'd be the most proficient at out of anybody in the Nicktoons cast. See, I could just run through that part without having to worry about anything shooting at me, even though nothing really shot me anyways. And parts like this where it actually matters whether I'm intangible. Don't have to worry about enemies, so I'm not gonna... I haven't seen you enough times yet, apparently. Stop that! That's great, I can actually take out these enemies now too. Anyways, I have said before that Danny would logically be the most competent fighter out of these characters, but whatever. I'd say that by decent, well, I'd say that Tak and SpongeBob are tied for the best fighters. SpongeBob has a nice quick attack that has a pretty good range both on land and in the air. And Tak also has a range attack that can one-shot. And a kind of decent melee, even though the game is kind of stuck at deciding when you should use each. I don't have any reason to care about you. I mean, how many can I accumulate? I want to see this happen. Oh, okay, never mind. This time limit. Well, you can follow me if you feel like it. Very brave. Oh, well. Okay, that happened. Up to Danny! Why must you do this? It's really cool actually seeing Danny have that green glow on him. The top left corner though. Oh, come on. Seems very fitting for him. Okay, there we go. So upset, I expect more enemies than that. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the boss again. Second last boss. Kind of. Sponge! I think I kind of figured out a decent strategy for fighting this thing last time. Run off to one side and then just kind of run back the other way and shoot at it as much as you can. It's the outer two tentacles that are the most difficult to deal with. Just precisely why they're taking such a long time. Come on. And then these two in the middle are easy to just stand on the other side of. Just go underneath or something like that. And then go crazy on it. I think able to actually have some kind of consistent strategy against the SpongeBot. Hey. Yeah! Not much of a quick kill, but still satisfactory to some degree. Victorious. It is in fact a party Cosmo, but not a partying party. We just have a large party of people. Spectre Spook. And we have something really cool now. And still kind of useless. But I'll show it off anyways. As soon as I can, at least. So I have our most ghosty ability of all, so for last. Touch any roller mech. And you will... Oh, well. Yeah, they kind of suck. But touch a roller mech. Oh, whoa, did I actually kill both of those immediately? That's cool, I didn't know Charge Attack did that. But, anyways, we're now basically invincible against rolling enemies. Because we can, at least whenever we're intangible, because we can go... Their projectiles don't hurt us, for one. They do 2 hits each. And if we just touch them while intangible, we possess them. And then you can shoot for one, but depending on which particular bot you're playing as, you can press the right trigger to do different attacks as well. This particular one just shoots a bomb, and the gun disappears for some reason. The bat gun disappears when you're shooting a bomb. So you can't actually use the bat gun on this one. But, so they move at a normal walking speed, maybe. And they shoot, which is cool. But the weird thing is, and for one, they can't do anything while jumping. I don't know why that is. But you can see here, if you jump, you lose almost all of your speed. So they're impossible to platform with. So basically, you always can find the area you find them in, which is really annoying. Then of course you're Danny at the same time, so you can't phase through things as these. What you have to do is you need to press the left trigger, actually, which the game never tells you about, to exit them. Oops, you can accidentally enter them again. God damn it! Oh god! There. It is honestly pretty cool, I think. Oh, I see, it pierces the... That's actually really cool. It pierces the giant robot. And then that ends up hitting the other two that appear from it. It's actually really cool. And to some degree practical. Unfortunately though, it only, as it said in the description, you can only use this to possess rolling bots that are on wheels, so you can't do it with bots that are flying. You also have 2 hits worth of health, even though you would be like to think that you have 4 hits, because of how these hearts are usually more than that, but... And any damage you do to the bot actually does carry over to your health when playing as the bot too. And vice versa, which is actually really cool. These ones are pretty cool and fun to play as. You can do some stuff like this. Although their fists don't really seem to do much of anything. I don't know why. I haven't been able to punch anything while playing as those things. I don't know why that was the case. I'm not going to fall in that trap. Oh, look at that! It actually just straight up killed the other one. It's weird. So I was thinking to have fun with it, nothing else. So Danny, at least, he doesn't really take advantage of being the most combat capable character out of all of these, but he does take advantage of being ghosty to a small degree, which is really cool. Especially in how he actually does have possession in this game, which is not something I would have expected. It's crappy possession, but they're all the same. Stopped. Doing contact damage. For some reason I thought I could just run right through that. There you go. Okay. Okay, always be intangible apparently. Okay, not always. This one's cool though. Has a cannon. I think you can actually just do that. Oh, come on! But the main shot with that one apparently only does 1 damage instead of 2, which is saddening. Game! Explosions should not have... I know it's all the time in video games. The hitboxes for explosions last a lot longer than they have any reason to. An explosion should not be capable of hurting you for... What? So many seconds. I hate you. Apparently this thing got hurt somehow. Unless this one just happens to have only 1 health, which would be odd. Damn it! You even saw that I jumped as I hit the bomb. Now see, this one has 2 health now. I don't have only 1 health while I was playing as this thing earlier. God. I hate everything here, okay? If you could just get that out of the way. There. That was not a long fall, Danny. Yeah. This all seems to be pretty much specifically designed with the whole being able to take control of enemies thing in mind. specifically so that you can't actually use them in any fun ways. Since this is my final playthrough of the game, presumably, I'm not going to see if there's actually any fun stuff you can do with that, but in other levels, it'd be cool if there was, but I'm not really going to find out what it doesn't look like. Damn. I normally rely on Mercy Invincibility right there, but because I wasn't hit by projectiles, I could not do such a thing. Kind of curious if anything happens so I manage to enter a vehicle and turn invisible in the same frame. Those sorts of things are often things that the developers don't really manage to find for some reason. Fun bugs. Anyways. Alright, we can get through this whole thing without getting hurt this time around. It's possible. You do it, Danny. You did it, Danny. Boom. Off to the final boss. Well, second final boss we go. Hey, Jimmy Bot, that is awkwardly easy. Like many of the other bots, I guess, but still. Hi. Goodbye. Not a lot of reason for me to stick around with you. There's stuff like this going on. I have more interesting things to be doing. Hi. I still wonder why there are things on top of this place, but I've learned at this point that there is no reason to expect any kind of gain from asking those questions. Aha! Neutralizing attacks. Yay! Key. The Calamitous, I guess. Yeah, had some fond memories with them, Cosmo. I wish they varied the dialogue more. Oh, hi. Or you could just ignore the dialogue entirely, I guess. I'm kind of wondering if I could do more damage this way. I don't think I did do any more damage than normal by doing that. Did I do any? Well, I've actually done entire heart's worth, I'm not sure. But it hurts me, so it doesn't really matter. I think I did, but at the same time. But I'm not sure. I just noticed that last hit I did right then didn't actually make Calamitous lose any health. I don't know if that's because it was the last hit before he went off and started flying or not. Or if it was a weird result of me using that charge attack. I can do my usual stuff. Ah! I can at least rest happy that this is not a short episode. Like many of the episodes for this one have been for the past, I don't know, like 8 episodes maybe. Just how things kind of worked out, but now we have full 20-minute length episodes. And Calamitous is apparently very happy to help with that. Come on, dude. The body should be about destroyed now. One more hit, I think, to the body. No? Okay, cool. But not an A! Aha! Yeah, that last hit doesn't actually take away health, that's nice. Isn't a lot of hits as a whole. Pretty ineffective, you know? Explosion. Portal device. Huh. I mean, I guess that is kind of the big Danny Phantom thing. One last time. Have less than grandiose ending. I did. I did. What happened? Super Elite Mode. What can I see in life?